I still believe that there are only two types of companies, the ones that go AI first now and the ones that will go bust. I'm Heather. I'm a former CEO, a certified brain coach, and an AI adoption obsessive. This 35-step strategy that I've developed is the clearest, most practical place for any CEO to start or recalibrate right now. Step 1, the CEO must be ready to lead. I firmly believe that if the CEO is delegating the AI strategy to anyone else in the organization, they have completely misunderstood what's going on here. If the business is simply adding AI to its list of things to do, it's heading to irrelevance. AI is going to completely rewrite that list. And the CEO has got to make it their top priority. And if your CEO needs help with this, they can book me for coaching. Step 2, the board absolutely has to get behind this as well. AI is going to touch every single business metric, from productivity to risk to customer relations, customer experience. This is not an IT initiative. This is a business critical transformation, and it needs to happen at speed and probably repeatedly. We're going to be transforming again and again and again. So the board needs to understand that, and they need to get behind the AI strategy, which is now just the business strategy. Step 3, you need to ask the tough question. Is the board up to this? You can't govern what you don't understand. And so if your board members don't have their heads around this, they're creating risks for you, risk for the business, and risk for themselves. Step 4, educate yourself on ethics. The CEO, the board, the leadership team all need a working understanding of ethics in general and how they apply to AI. That includes transparency, data use, data management, explainability, change management, what's fair, what's legal, and what's just smart business. Someone needs to be accountable, but everybody in senior management and probably throughout the business needs to be educated on ethics. Step 5, audit shadow AI use. Your team is obviously already using AI, whether they tell you or not. So you need to find out what they're using and how, because shadow AI can be both an opportunity and a vulnerability. Step 6, test for AI literacy. You can't upskill your team without knowing where their skills currently stand. You need an understanding of who's using AI, how they're using it, where the gaps are, and how that's changing over time. Step 7, tune into the emotional climate. You can't drive AI adoption without understanding how people in your team feel about it. What are they excited about? What are they afraid of? Who's going to need reassurance? And who's going to need reining in? Step 8, audit your tech stack. It's time to review all your hardware and software licensing agreements and get your head around what you're using, is it still fit for purpose, and what's missing. Step 9, audit your data. What data do you have? Where is it stored? How clean is it? How accessible? What's genuinely proprietary and valuable? Step 10, audit your skills. You've got to get your head around what unique skills, capabilities, and knowledge your business holds that competitors don't and that AI can't easily replicate. Where is your advantage? Who are the people that think differently? And what skills do you have now that maybe you don't need in the future? You're gonna have to confront that question. Step 11, audit your tasks. What actually gets done in your business every day? And how much of these tasks will be impacted by AI? Step 12, assess change readiness. You can't lead through transformation if the organization's default mode is caution, delay, or fear of disruption. What's stopping you from leaning into the changes, and how are you going to deal with that? We're now into tech stack selection. Step 13, design your dream tech stack. So if you had unlimited resources, what tools would you have and why? Then move on to step 14, choosing your tools. Now you've got to get realistic. What tools will deliver the most value today without creating that long-term chaos? Select what makes sense, but don't let short-termism drive every single decision. Step 15, implement and integrate. Get the tools up and running properly. That means implementation support, onboarding, internal training, and integration with your current systems. Make the stack usable, sustainable, and scalable. You want to be the company that makes a deliberate decision about how it's going to handle the shift. Whatever your stance, it needs to be clear, carefully thought through, and it needs to be agreed at the top, which is why you need that AI literate board. Step 17, communicate your positioning. Once your AI position is clear, you need to talk about it. loudly and consistently. If you don't tell your story, someone else will fill in the gaps. So make sure your position is understood and make sure it reflects what you're actually doing. Step 18, embed your positioning in your team. Your people need to know what changes as a result of your positioning and how quickly. Your job is to remove all ambiguity and make sure that the message lands across every area of the business. Step 19, write your AI policy and embed it. You need to set clear guidelines. This is what's allowed, this is what's encouraged, and this is what's not allowed in this organization. It needs to be crystal clear, written down, and signed off by the board. And again, that's why you need that AI literate board and the CEO with a clear understanding of ethics, and that's why you need a solid position. Step 20, train everyone and keep training them. Your entire team needs to know how to use the tools you've equipped them with and how AI is going to change their role. Step 21, find coaches and mentors. Now, I would say this because I am an AI coach, but some people will fly and coaching is going to help them fly higher, and others will freeze, and coaching is how you close that gap. Step 22, update your prompt library. You've already got one, right? Encourage your team to document and share effective prompts. Make the best ones easy to find and improve. This will build your institutional knowledge really fast. Step 23, show internal use cases. So you need to find a way of giving your people visibility into how AI is being used successfully inside the organization. Real examples beat abstract potential hands down. Share what worked, share what didn't, and that'll inspire others to try and experiment. Step 24, anticipate and remove hurdles. AI adoption is totally going to stall if you don't address the blockers. Most people are quite change resistant, and so they're very happy to find an excuse to keep the status quo. Keep your eyes open and be ready to jump in when you see that happening. Step 25, hold people accountable. This is no longer optional. You've got to track who's engaging and track who's not. And whoever's not engaging, you have to deal with that. Help them engage. And if they don't engage, then you might have a difficult decision to make, but you have to confront these difficult decisions. Step 26, open the feedback loops. You've got to make it easy for you as the CEO to spot what's working and what's not. And then you've got to feed that insight back into your strategy. Use one-to-ones, use team meetings, use AI suggestion boxes. Ask everyone to make a paper airplane and fly it at your desk. Whatever works in your organization, get that feedback, internalize it, and respond to it. Step 27, build an AI adoption rhythm. This can be weekly leadership updates, monthly team check-ins, regular reporting cycles. AI can't be a side project. You've got to bake it in to how you run the business. You've got your AI adoption covered. Well done. You're now 5% of the way there. Now it's time for the fun stuff, which is also the hard stuff, which is also the stuff that you're going to thank me for in a year. This is where you work out how AI is going to add way more value beyond saving you a little bit of time and helping you do things faster. Step 28, create a culture of experimentation. Innovation isn't going to come from playing it safe. You need to build a culture where everyone is encouraged to test ideas, break things safely, and learn quickly. And you have to celebrate the failures to make sure that people feel safe failing. Step 29, give your senior managers an AI brief. Your leaders need to take ownership. They should be doing their own research, upskilling themselves, experimenting, and pitching ideas to the board at regular intervals. Step 30, build an AI strategy team. You need a group that pulls all the threads together to shape the overall AI direction. The people in this team need to be digitally literate, business smart, curious, strategic, and well connected internally. Hard to find, but important. Step 31, turn your data into your advantage. Dedicate all the resources that you can muster to working out how your data plus AI equals your competitive advantage. Step 32, create an external AI strategy. You need 2 tracks, one for how AI improves your internal operations and one for how it changes what you sell. They move at different speeds and they require different investments. Step 33, cuddle your customers. Trust is going to be the currency that matters most in the AI era. Do what it takes to make sure your customers know you, trust you, and adore you. Step 34, get PR. There was a time when I thought PR was dead. I was wrong. Expertise, influence, and trust will matter more than anything. They take a long time to build, so start now. Step 35, make AI strategy a habit. Build a rhythm for the big thinking stuff. Schedule it in. It's not going to happen organically. That's your 35 steps. Good luck, CEO. You can do this. And if you need coaching, I've got a video about that, so check it out next.